Game 3 recap. Lakers 109, Suns 95. The Phoenix Suns came into this tricky trapdoor playoff series with some legit concerns, which in hindsight really hadn't been all that bad. Now, they seem worse. Phoenix is halfway to a summer vacation, a place this franchise has known all too well over the last decade, a place the Suns were hoping to avoid and delay at least for a while this time, and then they drew the Lakers in the first round. In that sense, the Suns' timing is poor, much like a water buffalo making a wrong turn and stumbling into a lion's den. The Suns are the No. 2 seed in the West, which of course means absolutely nothing when the No. 7 seed happens to be the reigning champion Los Angeles Lakers, led by LeBron James and Anthony Davis. After missing a combined 63 games, they're anxious to resume where they left off in the 2020 restart bubble. It's now 2-1 Lakers after Thursday's 109-95 victory, and by all accounts the seedings should be flip-flopped if only for cosmetic purposes. The Lakers are the heavy. The Lakers own momentum. The Lakers are favored to win 2 more. The Lakers are the Lakers. The Suns? They had a nice regular season, one of great progress, given their recent history of skipping the postseason. But once again, the playoffs are a different animal, one that demands the beast in you, or else. And right now, the Suns are suffering from a lack of ferocity against a team built to last much longer. The main problem for Phoenix, aside from Chris Paul not being able to use his right hand to scratch his back without a wince, is a lousy matchup. Anybody but the Lakers. This should have been the first item on the Suns' wish list to the basketball gods, who evidently ignored those pleas. Here's what's troubling the Suns. 1. They aren't constructed to defend LeBron and Davis. Sure, few teams are. Other teams, though, can at least bring athletic bigs into the picture. Phoenix can't. LeBron is being guarded mostly by Mikal Bridges, who gives away almost 50 pounds. Seizing the opportunity, LeBron goes into post-up mode whenever Bridges is across from him. Meanwhile, same goes for Davis, who sees mostly Jae Crowder, who lacks the length needed to compete with an all-star forward who can score from anywhere. LeBron and Davis averaged 56 points combined the last 2 games. Chuck, Kenny and Shaq take a keen look at the Lakers' Game 3 win over Phoenix. 2. Their long-distance shooting is spotty. Crowder in particular came up empty in that regard Thursday, going 0 for 6 on 3-pointers until making his final attempt. Overall, the Suns starters were 4 for 15. That won't cut it. 3. The Suns have limitations in reserve. Frustrated by the team's lack of quality size with the exception of DeAndre Ayton, coach Monty Williams turned to Frank Kaminsky for important playoff minutes. Kaminsky was cut in the preseason by the Sacramento Kings.4. Devin Booker hasn't seriously hurt the Lakers. In the Suns' 2 losses, Booker shot 13 for 36.